Why you need experience to get a job, when really you need a job to get experience. The worst thing, you need 4 to 5 years worth of experience. Why? Why when an 18-year-old leave high school with 8, 9 and 10 subjects, they need a degree to be employed, but they don't need a degree to vote? So due to financial constraints, many individuals stay home because mommy and daddy can't afford the tuition fees and them not have the leap year what a experience when you claim so no want. When me really not understand, I want to know why. Why is it that age of consent is 16, but if you're not 18 you can't vote or have a driver's license? So the only benefit of being age of consent is to have sex, and then Uno same one criticize teenage pregnancy. Uno same one lock up my little brother for a bag of weed, but you're selling Whistler. Why? Why the human rights pretend to protect the human rights when many of the human doesn't know their rights until you're in front of your honor to be sentenced for life? Why my sister has been deprived of the numerous benefits in society because of her geographical background? She's been stigmatized to possess low quality because of her locality. Why a child should be suspended from school for loud and boisterous behavior when that's a regular routine in parliament? Why a child should suffer because he or she can't solve an equation and doesn't know the value of x? That child didn't get the opportunity to compete for his school in sports because he failed to remember the little devices in an exam and still doesn't understand subject-verb agreement. But if everyone can't pass for a traditional high school and everyone can't go to the university, their future now relies on their talent. Or as Sulu Breaks would say, a J.O.B. Just over broke. Why the police is to serve and protect, but we are not being protected by their service. You take away mommy style, she only sell ice cement and mint ball. I won't even get too in depth with police brutality. But why is it always a shootout? Why you criticize bleaching when from him young you call him black and ugly? Then you say you're not racist. Then you say you're black and you're proud, but you call a man black and ugly. I've never heard someone said you're white and you're ugly like. But the truth is, black is not a complexion. So let's change the mindset. Let's set our minds for a change. Let's try our best, even though your best is not always good enough. Because you tried your best but you fail. But only if your best could be better, your stress would be lesser. I'm gonna be the change I want in Jamaica today. But does Jamaica want a change? So why we expose our girls on social media? And why our girls are so social in the media? The tourists come and relaxes while we face the taxes. We take the taxes, but that's not what the impact is. Just look at the ratio between the wages and how high the cost is. Let's look at the do's and the don'ts, the rules and the rules. The ones who are in the roles set the rules but doesn't make the rules. So it's like a trap to catch the fools. We often hear the children are the future, but the future doesn't depend on our children. The future depends on what has been implemented. Just to top it off a little, I must say I strongly believe that education is the key to success. But what is education? Is it the CXCs, the degrees, or it's just being knowledgeable? Don't judge the book by the cover, but at least read the back of the book. But at least read the back of the book so you can have an idea of what is inside.